Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Kid Ink and you're watching Front Row Live. Ooh, alumni.
What's up, guys? Rob here, Front Row Live Entertainment. Hanging out backstage at the Roxy with my boy Kid Ink. How you doing, man?
Ooh, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing good, man. I've been hearing nothing about you, nothing but you, like the past 2 years.
Nah, what's going? You know, just been working out here grinding, trying to stay busy as always. You know, busy bee, and just keeping it grinding. We out here, LA, Roxy, my first headlining show in LA. Feels good. Can't wait to have some of my actual friends and family that don't get to see my shows out on the road come out and see me rock out in the show.
Now, I don't recall you doing too many like Cali dates. Is there a reason for that right now?
Not really a reason for that. More like when I started getting booked out of the state like real early and doing a lot of shows overseas, and I just booked so much stuff, and I'm always on the road and not even at home that much to even do shows at home, as much as just being at home to just hang out and chill, you know. So I just have to, everything is just now getting able to be thrown into the calendar and getting that open space to do more stuff in my own city and hometown. And actually after the just double XL thing and being able to represent for my
Congrats,
hometown,
by the way, on that.
Thank you so much. But after being able to represent for the hometown, they just showed even more love and helped and gave me that extra support and push. So it's just everything's coming around.
Yeah. Now, aside from this being your hometown, like what would you say your hometown is as far as like your shows?
As far as my shows, some of my major cities I play in. Arizona is always a city I go and have fun. Minnesota, Denver, I'll be out there soon. Is somewhere where I have fun all the time. The crowds come out. I can't wait to hit overseas though again. I went to Paris once and had 2 amazing shows, and I have dates coming up soon, and I just can't wait to see how they are now, because it was even crazy. It was crazy back then, but we've gone so far now that it's gonna be insane. Yeah.
Now you came from being a producer to being on the mic. So how was it? Your first couple of shows. How was that like?
Definitely a learning experience. My first couple of shows weren't as just put together. Just I've grown so much as to where I'm at now compared to the first probably 1 to 3 shows. I want to say like it got I started paying attention and watching other of my favorite artists perform and trying to just pick things and just kind of let loose after my 3rd, 4th performance and being out on the road and just getting used to it and being on the grind and just knowing that I had to just work hard and be the best performer I could be, just looking at my peers. So
nice. And like I said, this is like 2 years already in as a rapper, and you're making noise like major label artists, but you're doing this all independently. So how are you actually able to do this all on your own? I mean, you're looking at your numbers and you're looking at like major artist numbers. So it's like, how are you doing this?
I mean, the biggest thing right now that's helping me in the support is the fans, just as far as helping just show the movement to the other, just major labels or the major press that have been showing me love lately. That's just been the help and the push, but it's just a lot of hard work and grind, and just we built it from the ground up. Everything didn't come as fast as it might seem to some other people too. It's been a lot of, steps that were taken and building, and so.
Cool. And your album Up and Away just recently, June, came out. Before the album was released, you were on top 5 on iTunes. I don't even know how that's even possible. And then now, 6 weeks in, you're still top 10 on iTunes. How does one do that?
I mean, it's crazy. I was just saying, like I say all the time to other people too, that's the part for me that's exciting, is just to see it stay at such a spot and just not peak and then instantly drop, and just be a moment. It's actually there, and it's showing it's just showing everything that's behind it, and just the grassroots, and just how it's really something there, and it's really a movement. It's not just hype for the day. There's no hype behind it, man. It's all a lot of grind and stuff put behind here.
And I'm a little confused with this album. Is it actually your debut or your sophomore? Because I've been hearing Daydreamer was actually a debut. So was that a mixtape or an album?
Daydreamer would be more of a free album. Okay. I wasn't, there wasn't any imprint to, to release Daydream under, and it wasn't sold. It was free. I didn't have it on iTunes or anything like that. So I would say Up and Away would be the first independent album under Alumni Music Group. Yeah.
Okay. And then no features on this one. So was there a reason why you didn't have any features on this album?
One big thing is I didn't want to hold back and hold any. I felt like it was a time that I wanted to have the album done by, And sometimes, you know, doing features and collaborating with other people takes, you know, some time. Sometimes, you know, getting people to return verses, or everyone's busy and on the road, and I didn't want to have anything hold back the process of the album. And I went in, you know, for 2 months straight, every studio every day, and just worked and worked and worked. And it got to a point where at first I did kind of want features, but then middle in the album I was just kind of like, maybe I just want to give the fans a little bit more Kid Ink, because I've given so many features from the past mixtapes, and I've done, you know, a lot of features with their favorite artists and my peers, and I just wanted to give a little bit more Kid Ink and 100%. You know,
you just recently you know, popped some pictures on Twitter about a video shoot for Hell and Back. Tell us a little bit about the video shoot. What can we expect on it?
The video shoot, you can expect a movie from Alex Nazari, of course. You know, Alex Nazari, the great, you know his work. He just did my last single, Time of Your Life, with so many other artists' singles. So, but it's gonna be crazy. We were out in the desert. You know, it's gonna definitely look like Hell and Back. I went through Hell and Back out there, 100,000 degrees and flies, and it felt like Africa and Egypt together. All that, just, you know, it was terrible. But we definitely worked hard. We were there from morning, sun up, sundown, until, you know, we had to actually leave before sundown because there's no lights. It was really the desert, like the middle of nowhere. The ocean had dead fish everywhere, and it was Hell and Back, man. So that you're gonna get what the song says.
Cool. When can we expect it to drop?
First week of August. Hell and Back. Make sure you check that out. Alex Nazari, the Grisate.
Nice. And you got more tours coming up. You also have Rock the Bells coming up. What can the fans expect this year on Rock the Bells from you?
Rock the Bells. Right now I'm trying to think of some new ideas to turn up Rock the Bells. You know, it's gonna be a really big show. A lot of artists out there showing out, so I want to make sure I stand out, you know, with all those different acts and names on there. So thinking of some good things, you know, to come up with, but definitely expect something new if you haven't seen my show before. But if you have seen my show before, but if you haven't seen my show before, it's always just, you know, energy, excitement, water. You know, it's never, don't hold back. It's always just letting loose and having a lot of fun.
Definitely. And also, from looking at every time you release something, you're jumping onto something else. So I feel like 300% sure you're working on something else after you drop this album. So what else you got going on?
Working on music. I mean, you know, I just work. I feel like I'm a musician, so I work on music all the time, just on my leisure. You know, if it's not something that I even plan on just you know, just go over ideas all the time. And I have a lot of just different artists I know that are working on projects now that I feel like I have records that I'm just trying to, you know, submit out, and leaks that, or things that didn't make the album that other people might work better for them. That's really just you know what I'm saying, the work that I'm doing, but we'll see. Yeah.
Cool. Well, appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Good luck with the rest of the tour, you know, and we'll definitely keep in touch with you. We'll keep looking at your stuff. Subscribe to Front Row Live, check out Kid Ink, and we'll see you guys soon.